I believe you want to talk to me about the last big project, manager. What is it?
Well, I have bad news.
Bad news?
You kept making mistakes. You almost ruined the whole project.
What? My work was mostly backstage. I don't remember making mistakes. Besides, you liked my ideas and told me that I helped make the project a success.
Your accomplishment was an assumption. This is the decision they made.
The decision they made?
You have no right to argue. As of today, you're fired.
I'm Kent, a 30-year-old office worker. I was doing pretty well at work. I got a chance to work on a very big and important project and succeeded. I was just getting my hopes up about getting a promotion, but for some reason I got fired. Sir, you can't just suddenly fire me.
But I'm being told to fire you.
Why? I don't remember doing anything to upset the executives.
It's not that they don't like you. Rather, they do like you. Anyway, that's why you're being fired. Publicly, anyway. There are also 3 companies that can help you find a new job. For more information, please go to the conference room. There are people waiting for you. They will tell you everything you need to know.
Publicly. That's what the manager said. It means that my good work was actually recognized. So I'm being fired not because the executives are upset with me, but because they actually like me. And now 3 companies are ready to offer me a new job. I had no idea what was going on, but I decided to go to the conference room, where I was told that everything would be explained to me. Excuse me, I'm Kent? I was told that you have something to tell me.
You're finally here, Kent. You're late! Nice to meet you.
There were 3 women in the conference room. From left to right, Executive Director Saki, Director Aika, and Kokomi, an overseas business executive. They're all executives and everyone in our company knows them. I know them too, of course. What an impressive lineup.
Well, Kent, have you heard that you were fired?
Yes, I have.
You must be surprised. Actually, we are the ones that fired you.
What?
It's because we wanted you.
They fired me because they wanted me? What does that mean?
You look like you have no idea what's going on. Well, that's understandable. Your work on the previous big project was backstage, but you did a really good job. You were the reason why the project was successful.
Thank you.
So, you were fired.
Getting fired for doing a good job? I don't understand.
The 3 of us all have our own companies, but there are some problems, so we decided to fire you to hire you. I don't know how to say this, but if we just fired you, there's a chance that other companies might try to headhunt you before us, and you might get interested in those offers. So we decided to make it look like you were fired for your incompetence.
They wanted to hire me, so they made it look like I made big mistakes and got fired. Everything sounded so unbelievable that it almost made my heart stop.
Well, you have no other choice but to come work for one of our companies. But you can't work for all 3 of them at the same time, so you need to choose one. We made an agreement not to complain about your decision.
Isn't everything happening too fast?
Well, you can decide after looking at all the companies.
It's a crazy thing that's happened. I never thought this would happen to me. However, if it seems I was fired because of my failure, it would be difficult for me to get a regular job, let alone be headhunted. Because everyone will look at me as someone who has done something wrong. So I guess I have no other choice but to get a job at one of their 3 companies. What have I done to deserve this? Does God have some grudge against me? No, it doesn't do any good to complain to God. I need to be positive. At least I can get a job. I won't be unemployed. Anyway, I just need to look at their companies first.
The first one is my company. We design, manufacture, and sell confectionery.
Confectionery?
Yes. We come up with great ideas, and sometimes we have a big hit, but our sales and distribution are too weak to grow. We want someone to do that kind of background work. You have that capability.
I see. Well, if it's background work like sales and distribution instead of product development, it's my specialty.
It would be great if you chose us, but your opinion is important, so look at the other jobs and then decide.
I got it. I finished looking at Saki's company. Next is Aika's.
We run a wedding hall.
I see. You want my help, so you must have some kind of problem. What is it?
Well, in short, it's hard to survive with the market getting smaller. There are less people who want to have wedding ceremonies.
Yeah?
We've done some advertisements, but they aren't working all that well.
I see.
I think we need a different strategy, but we don't know what to do.
The skills needed here are market research and strategy analysis to match. It's something that I can do.
We wanted the ad to have an impact. So this is what we came up with last month, but we're getting less inquiries now.
Let me see. Get married and have a good life? The more family you have, the happier you will be? We also support the government's policy of combating the declining birth rate, and we will teach you how to get your groom to do just that? It sounds like one of those phony ads. I don't know how it didn't get flamed.
I don't really know what to do. I hope you can give us some good ideas.
Well, I still have to look at the other jobs.
Okay.
Now I'm done looking at Aika's company, so Kokomi's is the last one. So this is the last company.
I'm glad you came. My company develops apps.
What kind of apps?
Apps for women to manage their health and stuff.
I see. It doesn't look as if you have any problems, but are there any? Since you want to hire me.
Well, we want to develop apps that target men and couples as well. But we have no male employees, so...
Why don't you just post job offers?
If we put out a regular job offer, there's a good chance we'll get scumbags. I want someone who can do the job well and won't sexually harass us. I know that you can do the job and won't do anything weird. I know you have a solid background.
I understand what she's saying. I also understand why she wants me, but she can be very intense. Kokomi's business seems the most stable of all three, but personally, I think she's the weirdest. Anyway, I'm done looking at all three companies now. I just need to decide on which one I want to work at. But I don't want to cause any trouble by choosing one. Time flies really fast. A month has passed while I was wondering which one to choose, and now they've asked me to come and give them an answer.
Have you made a decision? I want your answer now. I know you chose my company.
Regardless of the circumstances, as a member of society, I am happy to be recognized for my abilities and to be wanted. So if possible, I would like to give an answer that would please all three of them. And then I had a good idea. Wait a minute. These three companies. At a glance, there seems to be no connection between the three, but a merger and cooperation could expand the business. For example, the confectionery that Saki's company makes. These could be served at wedding receptions at Aika's wedding hall. And this would be a natural way to advertise the company. Kokomi was concerned that the apps they make are only for women, but instead of forcing men to join in, they can create a collaborative effect by recommending low-calorie, diet-friendly confections and directing them to the mail order service. I have a great idea. The merger and integration of the three companies should expand business and further stabilize management.
Okay. I'm surprised that you thought of such a thing. Well, I guess that's possible. Maybe. It makes sense.
I made a strong argument. I put together a business plan and other planning documents and handed them over to the three of them the next day. The response was positive.
I see. A very convincing business plan. I never thought about merger integration, but when I look at it this way, I see what you mean. You're exactly like I thought.
Then...
I have no objection. Me either. I have no problem with your plan.
I'm glad that they're all happy. All that is left is for me to work hard.
I guess it's going well. We've just started and we're still busy, but the results are steadily coming in. Our sales have doubled! I'm so happy that I'm about to cry!
Stop watching and help me.
Well, I have something else to do. I'll do it when I can, but we have other business to attend to. I'm a bit busy too.
I see. All three of them are not very cooperative, but sales are booming, and the business is on the verge of further expansion. Oh well. I don't mean to brag, but I really am good at this kind of background work. Huh?
I think you look really cool when you're working. I have a little free time tonight. So, do you want to go get drinks with me? With Wait a second. Actually, I don't have a boyfriend, Kent. I have some free time tonight, so do you want to go have dinner with me? It's my treat.
Well,
Stop it! You're making Kent uncomfortable. Jeez, I'm the same age as you, and I think we have a lot to talk about. I can listen to your complaints about work, so please come over to my place tonight. Let's have a drink at home. What do you think you're doing? What about you? I'm doing nothing wrong!
our business is going well, but there's a new problem now. I'm not sure, but it seems that Saki, Aika, and Kokomi took a liking to me as a man when they saw me working. This led to the outbreak of a war between them for me in a different way. I decided to turn my back on the situation at hand. Right now, I just want to focus on expanding the business of the newly merged company. Once that settles down, or maybe I'll get on good terms with someone else. But that's another story. That's all.
Thank you for watching again. It would make me so happy if we could watch another rom-com story together. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. See you next time. Bye!